There we go. It's perfect now. But, yeah. Oh, hello, people. Let's see, who do we have in chat? Asian Fork. Hello, hello. It's good to see you from outside a Chubby stream. It is just pretty nice. Also, thank you for the follow that you gave me. Yep. I got GMK 8008 on here currently. And this board is the one that I'm going to be recapping today. So, yeah. I'm going to be putting on a set of GMK NightRunner. And try that out, see how it looks. GMK NightRunner in there. I'm not really sure what to give this rating for the packaging or for their new trays, but it's definitely more compact compared to what I had before. And yeah. Yeah, I'll just use this. I forgot to grab a box to hold on to the keycaps, so I'll just use my case. This thing works pretty well. Let's get this thing out of it. But yeah, doing some uncapping, trying out different sets, mostly to see how these look on this board, and just give like a general perspective on what I think about it, especially with GMK NightRunner. They're about to release the extras of it on the Key.company. Not sponsored by them, but would love to be. And yeah, I don't know if I'm kind of like thinking about getting a second set of it because I like it, but I don't know, I'm still thinking about it since it seems pretty decent. And I would love to get like multiples of like different sets, but I already have a lot of sets where I already have two of each set. That's quite a lot. Most of them I don't even type on. I just have key sets. And yeah. So yeah. How is chat doing today? It's quite a warm day out, at least where I am. Oh well, I'm doing well. It's been quite a good day. It's very sunny where I am, so even though mostly it's just quite decent. Yeah, GMK NightRunner is a pretty decent set. I do like the good, like, I would say safety vest yellow or construction worker yellow, reflective yellow, neon yellow. I think it's like it could fit in any of those categories, no matter what you call it and everything. So yeah, it's a pretty decent set. Can't wait to try it out. And just want to check it out, see how it would look on this board currently. The KBDFans Tofu board with Novel Keys Blueberry switches. All of it is basically stock, except for, well, yeah, all of it is basically stock. Stock parts, because I haven't done anything yet to modify them or change out anything much of it yet. I'm still waiting it for a couple more things to come in. Mostly my stabilizers. The Durock stabilizers I bought a couple more sets of the clear Durock stabilizers. And I was thinking of lubing those and putting them in all my boards. Be because they're actually really good. They're really good loop stabilizers. Currently use a set in my main board. I loop them with 205 G0, and I also yeah, just some 205 G0. That's about it. Nothing too much to them, because as stock they're pretty good on their own. They're like pre-clipped, yeah, they're pre-clipped designed or pre-clipped made stabilizers. Where it's just like how normal stabilizers, those are, some people always buy them and then clip the little feet that they have at the bottom, the shock absorbers to say, where it's like a really like small, like the little feet. Yeah, it's kind of the best way to explain them. But yeah, Durox stabilizers, they're pretty good. And yeah, the fact that they're also clear, it also helps with RGB lighting, if we have that. So it flows through under the keys. I mostly see it kind of around my spacebar and everything. So it's absolutely decent there. And yeah. But yeah, it's also pretty good to lube those, so it helps with movement and everything. I wouldn't say it does much for rattle, since it has like a little bit of rattle to it, but it weighs significantly more to say than like I would say normal stabilizers. I would hear less rattle, more stabilizer. It's like much higher quality, but they're like 20 bucks a set, so, but it does give you enough to cover most keyboard layouts and everything, so it's pretty nice. Mostly, I forgot how much I got in it, or how many sets of each of 2U stabilizers, and I do know I did get a 6U 6.25 unit and 7 unit stabilizer wires for the spacebar. So it has a lot of good compatibility to it. I feel like if I did get just one set, then it would fit well for layouts like the Alice layout, since those usually require five 2U stabilizers and everything. So yeah, it's pretty decent. Definitely hurt my finger this week, or yeah, my ring finger and pointer finger this week. So I'll try to do my best if I can. Hurts like a little bit, but oh well. Pain's only temporary, because everyone heals from it as best they can. May hurt now, but if you try to make it, if you help heal it, it'll heal faster and will hurt less later. Pain may still be there, but maybe less than before. What are your favorite switches and keycaps at currently? This I would say is a bit of I have a lot of answers that I could say to this question. It's mostly, it depends. Keycaps that I have now, or keycaps that I have that are shipping in. If I would say keycaps I have now, meaning ones that I have shipped in, including like ones at home, or ones at my normal house and everything. Because currently I'm not living in my house. I'm living elsewhere. Can't say where specifically. but it's not like a top secret location. This place is like very findable. Any keycaps and IHT shipping or home? Bump the mic. For keycaps, I would say I gotta like try to not do that. Keep bumping the mic. But I would say GMK Masterpiece. I like that one because that one I do like the blue of it. It's pretty nice. It's like a good like how do I describe it? It's very clean in a way. The blues of it. And it's very simple. It's not like overloaded like where you see with basic GMK keycaps. Like GMK keycaps with Japanese sub-legends on it. That's the wrong spacebar. But yeah, it's not like that. But it's not overloaded like that. It's definitely just simplified and everything. Yeah, I would say slightly. GMK blueberries would slightly fit with what's it called? GMK blueberries would slightly fit with GMK masterpiece, but it's not really like the same blue. It's more like lighter, but also slightly more. I would say greenish. Uh, Lysol, 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 Lysol. Thank you, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow today. Or thank you for your follow a couple minutes ago. It's good seeing you here. Good seeing more faces in the stream. But yeah. But as I was saying before, GMK Masterpiece has like a certain kind of blue to it where I wouldn't say it fits. It fits slightly with GMK Blueberries because I feel it's like a mix in a way of the blueberries stem color plus um, plus if you were to take the cream housings and also add that color in a way, like add like a little bit but not too much, where it changes up the blue, makes it like a little bit lighter and like less vibrant and everything. So you would get close, somewhere close to GMK Masterpiece colors. But the overall design of it, where the legends and sub-legends of the, the legends and typeface and everything for the modifiers, where it's all Japanese and everything, I think it's a pretty nice addition added to it. Or a pretty nice design choice because it keeps it consistent overall and everything. I would love to see more of that. Like if you were to have GMK sets like that, also have consistent legends with the language. If you have it specifically in one language, I think it would be pretty good to see. Makes it pretty interesting. And for you asked earlier about switches as well. I would say my favorite switches now. I would say either the cream switches currently or holy pandas. Because for me, I'm a fan of multiple different switches and everything. I like the different feels and designs that they usually have. Such as the holy pandas, how you can now make them in like many different colors if you have access to getting more switches and whatnot, or switch housings. It's like if you go get the Yak Mint Red Pandas or the Frost Pandas, Polar Bears? Mint Polar Bear? No. Polar Bears. Yes. The Polar Bear ones. Ice Bears. It's close enough. But yeah, those are pretty nice. They come in wide range colors, plus also the standard with the salmon colored halo stem and the white in-veer housing. Like if you ever get that. Well, even though they sell it through drop and everything, like every month and everything, so. Should I go with the yellow escape key? Or should I go with the regular escape key? Because they're both pretty nice. But, yeah. Yellow or regular escape key? Spicy with the yellow it is. But yeah, those are pretty decent switches. Holy Pandas. Mostly just the general genre of them, because they don't really change much. Much besides the change is the housing color, depending on what housings you get, and the stem color, depending on what halo stems you get. And they're definitely they're pretty good to me for tactile switches. I do also like the blueberry switches, but I would say I like the halo switches a bit more because of their tactility in general. Mostly just the holy pandas and everything. I did want to try like the other kind of pandas they have out, like the purple pandas and everything, which is a pretty good and everything. Want to try those out. I think they're still about the same as the is somewhat like the holy pandas from what I heard, but it's also pretty decent, pretty different in a way. I forgot if it has like a different spring and everything in it, but yeah, I do want to try them out because yeah, as I said, I like the different colored switches that they offer nowadays. So that's why I was having issues. I do like the different colored switches that they offer nowadays, and it's pretty decent. I'd like to see more of that. Stuff like different colored stems and whatnot. Even though it all just feel about the same, it would still provide like a good, different feel and everything. But yeah. Well, looks like I'll just go on to the regular tray. But yeah, I really do love different switches. That's why I want to get myself a set of the tangerine switches. So that's why I'm always checking out online, seeing if they're in stock again, or seeing if they are, or back in stock to say. Alright, there it is. I was looking for that key. But yeah, it's pretty decent. Alright, just got modifiers and everything all set up. Let's get put on. I keep dropping everything. I got Butterfingers. Gotta catch up on chat. 9009 extras today. Jimu, hello, hello. 9009 extras on Tuesday. You gonna try for it? I'm not sure exactly if I'm gonna try for the GMK 9009, but yeah. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Gotta take care of something real quick. Chill out with the music. There we go. Oh, I had to go take care of something real quick. But as I was saying before, yeah, the base kits for a lot of the sets that are being sold or extras being sold off, they're usually pretty high. Like I remember getting GMK 8008 from Dixie Mech when it first launched, or when they first put out the extras and everything for I think around 185. So they're pretty expensive. It's like most extras. Usually they try to get the extras and then add like an extra cost to it for, in a way I call it like a late fee in a way. But yeah. I'm gonna try to catch up on chat. Yeah, there are so many things to try in this hobby. As you said, Asian Fork, that yeah, you can't try everything, but you can always try a lot of stuff if you ever get a chance to go to like a meetup or keyboard meetup and everything. Like I was thinking of hosting probably one of the most exclusive keyboard meetups, because you can't like actually go to it because it'd be on it wouldn't even be on private property, it'd be on government property, and yeah, you can't get in unless you have like special permission or you work here or something like that. But even then, they probably won't even let you. They probably wouldn't even let you do that as well. It's just straight up like you have to go in, do your work, and get out as fast as possible, kind of thing. Let's catch up on chat. Oh, the guy. Oh, I joined the raffle spot for the Primus, and the guy under me won. Oof. I gotta press F to pay respects there for that. Yeah, the Primus. The Primus is. I saw that on the keycaps, and I thought it was a pretty interesting board. I like the design of it. It's very. It has that hardcore. It's like ultimate sci-fi, like advanced space traveling society kind of feel to it. It's pretty decent. I thought it'd be pretty good. Everything. Yeah, they have like a lot of different themes for that, and for the Primus boards, with all different colors and whatnot. But for me, it's like one of those exclusive boards that just happen to, yeah, I just see like certain exclusive boards that are always like, hey, you could buy this, but you have to join a raffle. I'm like, well, okay then. Because usually at those times, it's not like a normal raffle, it's just like, always like a limited time raffle, like only happens in like 3 minutes or something like that. And usually whenever that happens, either A, I'm not up, or B, I'm in like school, because I have school that goes through the night or mostly afternoon. Starts at around 4 p.m. and ends at around 11 p.m. But yeah, night school. Overall, it's just it's pretty decent. I do wanna get like more boards just so I have places to put these keycaps. Besides just leaving them in the tray. Even though they do look nice in the trays, it'd be nice to actually type on them. And not have to change out so many of the, not to have to change them out every time I want to type on them. Because so it doesn't like wear them out. I don't know how much GMK keycaps wear out. Or how fast they wear out. I feel like they just wear out at like a normal rate. Mostly also try to keep like less, or try to not have shine on them. Which is kind of why I always say go for like 2 keycaps if you can. Go back to chat. Yeah, I'll be joining the Maha and KBD8X Mark II soon. Turnaround for AX Mark II is pretty fast. Group buy ends August 15th. Expected ship date September 30th. Yeah, I saw those ones. I was actually thinking of getting either the AX, the Maha. I thought that one was also pretty decent because it's the Alice layout for arrow keys in it and everything. And I did like it at first, but to me what kind of bothers me is the fact that it's like, it's not like, the design just feels off. It's not like even where if you like split it in half kind of thing where the two sides are about the same. It's like one side's like a little bit longer than the other. So it would kind of make like, yeah, it just doesn't feel like centered to me. It's kind of like what disturbs me a little bit. I wouldn't say it disturbs me too much where I wouldn't get it or wouldn't be happy if I didn't get it. Or no, wait. Or I would be happy if I did get it. I wouldn't mind it. But I mean, it's like, for me, it's kind of just a, yeah, I don't know. It's mostly a little unsettling to me. Yeah, it's I'm not sure if it's the first or one of the few. I would say it's one of the few Alices that are actually hot swappable at the moment. Because, yeah, they have a hot swappable PCB. So that's pretty nice of it. And I would actually like to see more of stuff like that. Like a hot swappable Alice with USB Type-C, centered USB Type-C, hot swappable, and also is like standard layout and everything. Like I did see something that's yes, one that was an IC a while ago. It was supposed to be like a cheaper but aluminum case Alex. What is this, Half-Life? But cheap Alice board that is hot swappable and everything, and also has the same aluminum case and whatnot. Gotta update some stuff real quick. There we go. But yeah. Alright. Here it is. The GMK NightRunner on this board. On the KBDFans Tofu HHKB layout. It's beautiful. It's about the same color as the actual keyboard itself, which is pretty nice. Can't wait to like take a closer look at them. But yeah, I do like nice safety yellow. But yeah, it's a pretty bright yellow. Exactly like the kinds that you would find on safety vest or safety belts and all that. But yeah, I also like nice, I would say it's somewhat like night sky blue accents to it. It's like purplish in a way, like purplish blue accents. And yeah, overall it's pretty nice, They definitely did well on keeping it pretty basic. I do like how this set doesn't have a what's it called? Oh, Japanese sub-legends on it, because it makes it feel like a bit more clean. Because I feel like with the theme of this set being like cyberpunk-ish, or like the rebellious cyberpunk character kind of theme to it, it looks pretty nice. Where it's just simple, clean, straight up. You just get the regular colors that you have on it and whatnot. And yeah, overall I think it's a pretty decent set. I really would review this more if I review this more and everything. And yeah, the cyberpunk themes, I do like a lot of them. Especially I really want to make a keycap set based off like a lot of the different colors in the cyberpunk game, or make one based off the characters. I always keep on bumping the mic. But yeah, I'm surprised no one's come up with Cyberpunk 2077 themed key set. But honestly, I feel like someone's probably gonna do that, especially in the coming months of Cyberpunk coming up soon, or soonish as hoped, where it's in September, which isn't that far out, which is pretty nice because every day is a step closer to 2027 or 2077, both in reality and for the game. We just hope the game doesn't become reality, because that would be, no matter how you see it, unless you're really rich, it'd be kind of bad, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's probably if we get to the time of 2027 or 2077, it'll probably also be delayed then, so even then, yeah. Also forgot to show this on the back of my board. I got one of the Novelties Happy Hacking keyboard stickers that they sold on the website. I actually got 10 of them, so I put them on the back of my HHKB boards, and they fit pretty well because it fits with the theme. HHKB layout. Technically, I'd say it's my HHKB board, but I'm also a fan of the layout, so because all I have is right now is like five total HHKB layout boards. So two still being shipped out, or two that I'm still waiting on, which probably won't come out until around next year or something like that. 2021, the Lunar New Year edition. RamaWorks keyboards, got two of those. Those won't be coming out until 2021, or at least that's what's predicted, because everything's just happening, so everything's kind of slowed down. Everything's just, yeah, everything's not very peachy. Everything's just like It's mostly like lemon. I wouldn't say I dislike lemons, but yeah, it's kind of sour. I think it's like citrusy. Citrusy, that's probably the right word. But yeah. I don't like that rattle. Don't like it at all. Can't wait to get in the stabilizers so I'll be able to lessen the rattle. Yeah, compared to my regular board with the Durock stabilizers, Lube 205G0, it's definitely a lot better. A whole lot better. A little less rattle. This one still has the stock KBDFans stabilizers in it, which, yeah, the rattle is just not very good. But yeah. That look pretty decent. I always want to do more of like trying to mix like different keycap sets together, but I feel like it kind of depends on what is mixed in. Certain parts I feel it would be pretty good, but others it would be it feel too much in a way. So yeah, strongly depends if it matches or not. Also, if you noticed, if you look on the webcam here, you see the camera is like right there, which is, yeah. I'm still trying to find like good placement for this camera. This one here. And I only got like one tripod to work with, but I'm still working to get one more tripod, which is gonna be a lot smaller tripod, so the camera is not gonna be here. It's gonna be like up here and everything. So it'd be as if my normal stream view from home. And yeah. So yeah. I'm not sure what else I had planned, but yeah, also I was thinking I was also gonna put like a few of these ideas out so I can get like a little bit of idea of should I do this or not, or if, thinking I should try some new stuff where new ways to stream, because or not new ways but new things to stream, but I'm not sure if they would be very popular ideas or anything like that, because I know mostly people are watching a stream that want to see you build like a keyboard or keyboard related thing, but if you get a tall tripod you can put it behind or above something. Yeah, the tripod that I actually ordered online recently, it's like a miniature tripod, but it's able to go like 20 inches tall. So that I'm waiting for that to come in. Should be coming in this week at some point. I'll probably be using it next stream. Yeah, it's mainly a keyboard channel. Makes sense just to do keyboard related things. Yeah, I was gonna do it's still gonna be keyboard related things, but it's gonna be like a live I was thinking of doing like teaching and stuff, like if I wanted to teach you about mechanical keyboards but hands-on, where I'm teaching you during the stream. It'd be like open class in a way. It's like you want to learn about keyboards, it's an open class. It's like what Keyboards University is doing on their website, but this is one where you could actually ask questions and get answers and everything. Or do like a tech support kind of thing where you could ask a question, get an answer, as soon as you can because you got someone that's willing to answer your questions. But I feel like just stuff like that isn't so popular because it just, unless you're doing like just chatting or something like that, it would be very, it would seem to kind of like people won't be as attentive to watching because it strongly depends. I'm pretty sure for games and everything, yeah, I don't really play many games at all. Unless you want to watch stuff in VR, I'm pretty sure no one really does, except for like certain things. It's like VR chat. I can't really make that interesting. As I said, I'm not that interesting of a person. Except for like certain things, but really those niche things don't really just like, yeah, very boring. But yeah, I was thinking of doing like live keyboard classes where I could teach you about the keyboards, a lot of different meanings, go over like certain topics at that stream time. Like I'll either do that or make we'll do that and also make like regular content that would also upload to my YouTube channel to help teach as well. Because I know there's like already some pretty good resources out now, especially with everyone, lot of people doing keyboard content. I don't see what I could really throw in much that probably has already been said or hasn't been said. It strongly depends, but I'll probably just throw my hat into the ring, try to see what I could do. So I know next stream I'm gonna be doing switch looping, and I'll be looping the switches in my current board right now, since I have all that stuff ready. And I'll probably also be overlooking or doing another stabilizer change out, but for this board. That's where I'm gonna change out the current stabilizer that I have in here, the Rattle King, yeah, I call it the Rattle King. This is now the Rattle King. So yeah, and I got a loop station as well. I think I might show that on stream. Hold on a second. I'm actually gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. And for anyone that's also watching that hasn't seen my loading screen, here it is. There we go. But yeah, I got this loop station and that I was planning on using next stream and everything, and trying that out to see how that goes. Because I already tried it out a couple times. Alright. Oh, whoa. That was not supposed to happen. I'm gonna go. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, you're welcome, Asian Fork. Welcome to come back anytime. Anyone is, honestly. But yeah, it's good seeing you here. I'll see you again, possibly in Chubby's stream or anything like that. So yeah, have a good night, Asian Fork. See you again. And yeah. So I thought this thing was like full of lube from here to here. I've been lied to. Like, what's this propaganda? I don't think I can take it out again. I think it's like stuck in there. Probably like how it's supposed to be. Eh, oh well. It's just a spur of the moment thing. But yeah, I got a loop station in. Can't wait to try that out. I put like a little bit of duct tape under the bottom here, so I'll be able to just like stick this on right there, and it would stay pretty decently. So I'll be able to have my brushes here. Uh, I don't know, I don't really use lube vials. I don't really like them. Put them there. I'm also surprised these aren't like big enough to hold this. But yeah, thank you. It's the Electrotype lube station from Switch Couture. They're pretty good. It's a pretty nice and simple lube station. But yeah, it has 32 switches. Fits 32 stems. Like when I tried putting, I took apart one switch earlier this week. Tried it out, put them in the stem holes, and it works pretty fine. It's like it holds them just fine enough where it's stable enough to lube them, but also loose enough where you just take like tweezers, pull it out, be able to set it onto your switch, and not touch the switch stem when it's all lubed and everything. So, yep. I was thinking customizing it, but I'm kind of on the fence about it. We'll probably take like some Sharpie, like trace around the logo that they have here. And yeah, also probably just doing this, leaving this stream pretty short. So yeah, we're about 50 minutes in now, so yeah. But yeah, I also got as I said before earlier, I was thinking when I do a giveaway, when I get 50 followers, I'll do a giveaway. And I promise that. And it'll be these two items, plus possibly some other stuff. It depends what I plan on giving away and everything. And yeah, I plan on giving away these two items. The Rama Works, hold on a second. I gotta take care of something, I'll be right back. Alright, I have to do quite a lot of those. But yeah, as I said before, I was gonna do a giveaway once I reach 50 followers. I would give away this keycap puller and this RamaWorks key switch puller in their famous yoke yellow color. But yeah, they're both pretty nice. I'll definitely use this one a lot, and I've taken the switches I've taken the switches out of this one, and I've removed them, and it's been pretty good to me overall as a pretty decent switch puller, which I can't wait to see whoever gets it and everything. But yeah, it's great if you want to take off the keycaps, makes it easy. Plus, you also have the fun switches on it to press. Like you got the box shades, box navies, and the kale cream switch. And also giving away one of these because I bought two of these, and the one that I open and tried out. To me, I don't use it in a way where it would be very, very good, or at least in the way that I use it. It's just it bends for me, bends quite easily, or at least on my boards, it bends quite easily and everything. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. But yeah, I can't wait to once I reach 50 followers, as I said, I'll give away these plus a couple more items if I have them and everything. So yeah. What time is it? It says it's still going on for 50. Or wait, 54. I'm reading this clock. There's a like clock down at the bottom. OBS. Just reading off that. I'll probably go around an hour. But yeah. Also, I'll just take time to answer questions if needed. If anyone has any questions, like as I said, about anything, you could ask. So, almost anything. I'm not anything within reason. There we go. That's a good point to start with. Yeah, anything within reason. If it's without reason or not within reason, I may or may not answer it. It strongly depends. You just gotta ask a question and I'll think about it. If it's a question if I should or if I shouldn't answer. But yeah. So favorite keycap set that you own? That's a good question. Because I gotta think about this one. Keycap set is the one I'm currently using the most favorite, or the one that I'm not using. I will say, I like all the keycap sets that I have, but the one that I would say is my most favorite is the GMK Calm Depths. Calm Depths? Depths? GMK Calm Depths. The reason why that one's my favorite is because that one was actually my first keycap set that I got. And I loved it. I loved the color. I liked the dark blues mixed with the light blues in it. For the light blue alphas. For the light blue legends. Dark blue outside of legends, or dark blue for the rest of the keycaps and everything. And I thought it was a pretty decent set when I got it. And it's still a pretty decent set. It holds up. The colors hold well. The colors also work on a lot of different keyboards. Like I used to have it on this board here. And yeah, I also, when I bought it, I thought Calm Depths was actually based off of like deep sea, or like deep underwater and everything. Like how the bottom of the ocean, it's like it gets dark down there. You have like dark blues, and if you look up, you can see the light of the sun going through the water up until a certain point where only it filters out certain wavelengths of light. Like, yeah, to the point where you can start like seeing only certain colors at certain points. And I thought that was a pretty good set. But when I got it, I found out it was based off of records and whatnot, or vinyl records specifically. That's kind of why I thought was weird when I first got it. It's like, why is there a record on the front of it, or why is there record designs on this? And I'm like, oh, I thought it's based off the ocean. I'm like, and I get it. I realized, oh, it's not. I'm like, it's the first thing that I learned about it, and it's just like, it just got all pieced together to me. And I realized it's a realization and everything. And I thought it was pretty interesting. And yeah. Yeah, it's like just like a very simple revelation. It's like something that just pops in your mind as soon as you get it, kind of thing. Um, it's just like the small things in life, just like simple things like that you don't notice until you actually take a deeper look into it, or take like a closer look to say. I wouldn't really say as much. Well, it's called calm depths, so you have to take a deeper look into depths. Puns. Is that a pun? Just a play on words? No, play on words, I think. I gotta think. I don't do enough thinking. I do like very little thinking at all. Like for this stream, I didn't think much of like what I was gonna plan. But also just want to take a look at the back of GMK NightRunner. Oh, look at that. That's the exact same design on the back as on the front. So if you flip it over, it's still the same design. Like, I'm surprised they haven't came up with anything for the back of it. I feel like it's they probably just came up with one design on it and couldn't really think of anything to put on the back or something along those lines. Which is, yeah, it happens. But looking at that, for example, you also have like Dixie Mac, who does like their usual design on the front, and on the back, you have the inspiration for it. I saw a sports bra. I was inspired. But that's why I kind of love 8008 because of that design. Originally, yeah, that's what it was inspired by. You can't go wrong there. And everything. But yeah, I thought stuff like that makes also adds on to like the characteristics of a keycap set, not just like the packaging itself builds a story for the colors of the keycap set. Like, this is all going into basic design principles. Like, I used to do graphic design and stuff like that, where if you want to sell a product, you also have to make sure the design's good enough that'll make it sellable. Like this GMK NightRunner, you got good cyberpunk kind of style designs where you have like GMK, or not GMK, but you just got like text in it where it's all thin, seems like something they would see in like cyberpunk technology and everything. And you also have the yellows which represent like the neon yellows, or like neon lights, or neon colored lighting that you would have in like cyberpunk places. Like if you were to take like businesses and everything, like the aesthetics that you would see in what's it called? Ghost in the Shell. Not just the movie, but also the not well, also the movie. The movie kind of helped portray those as well into like a humanized instead of 2D drawing form, which it does it pretty well because they made cyberpunk. They made kind of help push for cyberpunk to be in certain directions where you have giant mega corporations and you see them putting their advertisements everywhere, and you have all that GMK NightRunner, I feel like they did their cover well. I just feel like they could have done more to it. And it's not bad, but there is room for improvement, and it can be even better. It's like far from bad, but it's not that far from good, and it can still move more to be even better. Because there's always room for improvement. But yeah, I feel like if they put the skyline or something like that in the back, or if they put anything else like that, it would make it pretty good. But yeah. So, any more questions from, well, anyone? It could be about like anything. It could be about almost anything within reason. I always gotta restate that because there's some people that very not reasonable, or not very not very reasonable, or ask weird questions. Like, I'll still answer certain weird questions, yeah, but not all weird questions. Weird questions, but within reason. This mask is hard to breathe in, but I wear this mask because I keep people safe. Because that's why I wear the mask. These masks specifically, like made out of what's it called? It's just like out of cotton t-shirt. It feels like that material feels like that. Yeah. Even though it's different than my brown shirts I usually wear. But yeah. Any more? No more questions? No more? Nothing? Alright. Oh, thoughts on Discipline 65? The Discipline 65. Oh yeah. It's that one keyboard where everything is through-hole mounted. Yeah, I've seen that one, and I wanted to get myself one of those because I see it on I see people posting the PCBs for it on r/Mac Market, or like similar PCBs on r/Mac Market and everything, where it's USB-C and it has all the components. Buy a kit for it, you get the PCB, the components. Certain components are already soldered to it. You just gotta do the diodes and switches and everything else. And yeah, I thought it's a pretty good set. And I've seen like people make stuff for it, like cases and everything else for it. And I thought it's pretty decent. And it's a nice board too, on its own as well. It's well, it's your standard through-hole PCB and everything. And surface mount diodes are also pretty decent, but they're very tricky to work with. I'm not gonna lie about that. Very tricky. It's not that I hate them, but I don't like them because I gotta make sure I have them right. If I don't have them right, then they're wrong. When they're wrong, they won't work right. So yeah. Overall, I do think Decent 65 is or Discipline 65. Decent 65 is the that one keyboard that's released by, or that they did group buy a while ago by Novelkeys. And I thought that board was also pretty decent, despite being a name, simple and everything. But the Discipline 65 is a pretty good through-hole component keyboard. Helps you learn about soldering through-hole components and also soldering certain other components and whatnot. And yeah, I would love to build one of those if I could, but I don't have a soldering iron, so I can't. also feel like it's possible someone could make like a what's it called? Like just simple through hole component keyboard with that, or make like a hot swap version where it would have like it would come with two PCBs technically. It's like you have the top plate, which is made out of same fiberglass as PCB. You have the regular PCB itself, plus you have like some standoffs at the bottom. Or it's like another, like just a regular PCB at the bottom. So you have like through hole components and everything. We would use like standoffs to hold it all together. Yeah, I would love to. I feel like, yeah, Discipline 65, since it's open like that, it's open to a lot more creativity and stuff like that would be able to be made. I like it. I like it. I like it. But yeah. Now what time is it? 19:06. All right. Any final question? And by question, I'm not gonna limit it to one, so I'll just leave it at questions. Like final few questions. Anyone? Even though there's like 3 people, so it's pretty nice. Having people I've seen before come through, having people haven't seen before come through. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure next stream's gonna be pretty good. Opening, lubing switches. Probably also gonna do another mail day kind of thing. So yeah. There's no questions. Well, don't worry. If you have questions, you could always ask next stream. I'm always open for questions and whatnot. Like if you have questions, like I'm not gonna skip a question. I'm gonna try to answer all the questions because all the questions matter. Unless I get like a lot of people, which definitely will not happen. 100% guarantee you that. Definitely won't happen, but I'll answer all questions. Every question matters to me. I won't skip one because every question has an answer. I'll find it. So yeah. If that's all for questions, well, it has been a good, fun hour of keyboard stuff. And for me right now, I'm gonna go probably get a drink of water or something like that. I don't really have much to do, but yeah. Have a good rest of your night. Everyone watching, if you have questions, comments, concerns, feel free to ask me next stream or anytime. Love to answer them as best I can, unless it's an unreasonable question, then I don't know. But yeah, that's it. As I said before, have a good night. There we go. As I said before, have a good night, and yeah, have a good rest of your time this week. Stay safe, drink water, and just have fun and live. Goodbye.